Welcome to our tutorial for how to view conversations and clean up campaigns. In this video, I will show you how to review and clean up campaign data within ThruText. As an admin, it's important to sweep through your campaigns to monitor how conversations are going and keep things organized for senders. From the admin messenger, you can view all the conversations going on between your senders and their contacts. For example, if users have missed adding a survey response for a contact, you'll be able to do that from the admin messenger. Let's start on our Active Campaigns page. I'm going to go into our Bartlett Event Interest campaign and then click on the Conversations tab. From here, I will see my list of senders within the campaign and their online status. I can use the search box if I need to search for any specific senders. I can also view the initial message progress for each sender and if they have any responses that need a reply. When I click on a sender's name, I can see all the conversations they are currently managing. Let's go ahead and click on the sender, Maria. The left sidebar can include tabs for initial messages, responses, follow-ups, and opt-outs for each contact, depending on their current message status. There will also be a number within each tab to indicate how many contacts the sender has for each message status. If there are no contacts under the initial messages or follow-up tabs, the tab will not display. In this example for the sender Maria, you will see we have an initial messages tab, but no follow-up tab. The admin messenger prioritizes conversations that require user action or have had activity after the initial message went out. Some conversations won't be visible in the messenger. The conversations that will appear include those that have not had their initial messages or follow-up messages sent, or conversations that have had at least one reply. If you need to see all the conversations that have had their initial messages sent, including ones where there was no reply, you will need to do a campaign messages export. Let's go ahead and look at the Responses tab for the sender Bilal. From this section, you can see both your sender's messages to a contact as well as their replies. You can also see when a conversation is waiting on a reply by checking for a green dot to the left of the contact's name. If you see that a sender has conversations with green dots, you can assist them with responding to messages or recording survey responses. Let's look at the conversation with Lindsay. She said that she is coming to our event and bringing a friend, but our sender hasn't marked the survey that she'll be attending the rally. Let's go ahead and mark that survey as yes. In Abby's conversation, the sender has not marked that Abby is attending. We'll add that. However, Abby has also asked to be included in future events. Let's go ahead and reply that we will add you to the list and also mark the survey. Do they want to attend future events with yes? Let's take a look at our conversation with Heather. Heather has asked if we can take her off of our list for texting. We need to opt her out to prevent her from receiving future texts. I'm going to click the opt-out button. Once the button is clicked, the contact will be opted out and receive an opt-out confirmation text. The contact will no longer be able to receive any texts in current or future campaigns from the account. Please note, auto opt-outs will automatically opt a contact out if they respond with an opt-out keyword to the initial message. However, if contacts send an opt-out keyword after a longer thread of communication, you'll need to manually opt the contact out. As we can see in the case of Heather, she first replied to the initial message with a non-opt-out reply before requesting an opt-out in the later response. Now, if a sender accidentally opts someone out, an admin can opt them back in via the conversation window by clicking Opt In. That's actually why we call it cleanup, because it gives admins the chance to catch anything the sender might have missed and ensure everything is updated and marked correctly. Now, if you want to send an assignment reminder or thank senders for their work, you can do so from the Campaign Details page. Scrolling to the Senders page, you can click the three vertical dots to either select Remind or Thanks. The Remind option will send an email to the senders to remind them to finish their assignment, while a Thanks will send a thank you email to senders. And that is the final step for how you can view conversations and cleanup campaigns. If you have any questions, please check out our Help Center or reach out to our support team.